Hello and welcome to Final Fantasy XVI. This is, as of now, the most recent Final Fantasy game, and I loved it my first playthrough, and I'm excited to be playing it again. I don't think I should need to change any of these settings. Should be pretty simple. I actually played story focused my first time because I'm not very good at games, but for the most part, with the exception of one combat, I found the game really easy, and that one combat was also early on. So, I'm very curious to try it out in action focus. There is actually a third difficulty. It only is... Oh, whoops, I actually need to hit that. But it only appears on a New Game Plus, and I am not doing that today. Anyways, we got...
Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Woo! What an exciting opening, huh? I like some of the more relaxing openings that this franchise has had. I particularly am a huge fan of 6 and 7's openings. The slow crawl through the snow with the credits of 6 and the kind of mysterious shot of Midgard, they're great, but after someone who really hadn't played a ton of Final Fantasy when I first played this game, it really was refreshing to be right in on the action. Because I got this game, after playing Rebirth, I wanted to play all the Final Fantasy games. I played through 1 through 3 Pixel Remaster before taking a massive gap. And I saw this game on a huge sale. I was like, oh, I'll be playing it eventually. Might as well get it now, and I just couldn't wait. So I had to play it immediately, and this was a phenomenal start.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
All right.
Focus, Wyvern.
Yeah, that transition from like the flames of the phoenix into the fire, like that's such a great and cinematic transition. Of course, it's gonna give us a ton of different stuff. I don't think there's any settings I want to change. Well, let's take a look just in case. You never know. It's always a good idea to open settings first thing whenever you get a game. That's right. I can't do that yet. I don't actually know what that free stuff is for. I don't know if it's for buying the game, because I didn't have the DLC and I still got it, so. And I didn't pre-order the game, so I don't know what it's for. That would actually be nice to have, I suppose. Yeah, definitely on that. Alrighty.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Yeah, here we are.
Time to move.
I love this piece of music that plays right now. Is it seems really simple, but like the second half of it actually has like the prelude melody in the background, which was the title theme for so many of the Final Fantasy games. It's just a nice little nod to the franchise's
Just
past.
in time.
These high blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Alrighty, and back to gameplay. During the cutscenes, you were actually able to hear a little bit of the prelude stuff, which was really cool. I'm glad I didn't have to stop talking just for, well, I did stop talking, but like during gameplay just for it to be heard. I'm going to be trying my best to shut up during the cutscenes, even minor stuff, because I think cutscenes are such a large part of the experience.
Quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
It really is such a blast replaying this game finally, after listening to the soundtrack a couple of times, becoming a huge fan of it, hearing all these motifs and themes that will be heard for the next 60 hours, just all introduced so early on. It truly is. This game truly has a wonderful soundtrack. And just in general, as you can probably tell, if you're experienced with a lot of Final Fantasy, but not really with this game, they are definitely going for a much more mature Final Fantasy, as you can imagine based on that Shakespearean line of dialogue of fuck, 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 fuck. No other Final Fantasies really like that. I mean, the 7 remakes with Barrett's voice acting are a little closer.
Who's gonna stand there?
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Alrighty. Wait, oh, I didn't realize I would actually skip it. I just didn't want the actual tutorials. Whoops.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Well, the more you know.
Rested at last. It's taken me long enough.
That was a display worthy of your father.
You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going, Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Oh, that Annabelle. Definitely no conflicts will arise from that. Definitely not. Oh, that's just if you get lost, you can just press
I need to speak with Father.
L3. That'll come up.
All right. I know that. Let's get
In some of the dungeons, that's actually kind of handy.
this stuff unpacked before the Duchess.
Yeah, so anyways, I did not mean to skip that training combat. I just wanted to not have like the actual tutorial text itself. So, whoops. I don't think you can go through here. No.
They've closed the gates.
Yeah, so this
Let's hope the
is
side entrance is still
live.
open.
You know, quite the difference in tone. Going from kind of the wastelandish area in the south to, I mean, look at all this green. Such a beautiful area over here.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
You know, looking back, it really is crazy how much they set up so fast in this game, whether it's through the music or through little story things like that as well.
We're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
It was like, that man, the slave, had the same exact marking that our good fellow Wyvern had, so. I'm curious.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
I'm sure it was a fine display. I wasn't actually playing, which means it couldn't have been terrible. I'm very curious to see how I perform on action-focused combat. It can't be that bad, can it? I will say I did play weakling mode, even in story, because there's some really overpowered accessories that make the
Nice
game
and quiet in here, isn't
even
it?
easier, especially on story-focused.
There's Joshua.
I don't think there's anything really major worth searching for here. Is there a map that I can see of the area? I don't think so. There is something here though. What, probably a potion? Yeah. Most items you find in this game will be potions. I personally love this game's combat. Although to say it's different from the rest would be an understatement.
And Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again. Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, that's just eavesdropping what Annabella was saying to the servants.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
And this is actually where I think I'm going to call for this time, YouTube. I don't want to do too much. I know we didn't get to too much gameplay, but for such a giant RPG, it's crazy to think there was any gameplay at all in the first half hour. I hope you enjoyed. And anyways, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.